Good. So, meditation, how long you practice that?
Oh, I've been doing that for 40 years. I started when I was in my 20s. Um, I went to a course where I was working. She was a behavioral health clinician who ran a course, and then I just ran with meditation from there. So that's,
When you do
yeah.
meditation, do you lie down or you sit up?
It depends on where I am and which form of meditation I'm doing. So, when I met you 10 years ago and I did acupuncture with you, I would not listen to the music you offered. I would
You would meditate.
meditate. I
Yeah.
would meditate during that. So that was laying down, and that's a meditation called timed meditation. There are also other meditations called like walking meditation, and I found that to go back to what I was saying, when I did meditation when you were doing acupuncture on me, I not only physically felt better when I left your office, but I also mentally felt better.
And it's
So
easy to relax when you do the meditation. Now,
yeah,
I want to introduce another thing. Well, because a lot of people saying that, oh, I cannot just stay still, not doing anything. My brain will think about so many things. And recently, I started that you can try that. I already tried that because people criticize me saying that you doing meditation, you have to sit there.
mm,
But my blood pressure will drop if I sit there and meditate, and then my eyes get dry.
mm,
So I think when you lie down, when you do the acupressure and your meditation, for instance, if I hold your hand and then we use the point called pericardium 6. So if we use three fingers line up on your wrist and then you get a spot here, I'm gonna put a star here. And then Cynthia, you're gonna press that and deep breathe in and see how you feel.
okay, sounds good.
So let's put a star there. And I find when I press those point and then do deep breathing, that's my form of meditation. You're gonna introduce your form. And then I don't fall asleep because, I'm just busy pressing and then deep breathing. So this is called a pericardium 6. Why don't you press that?
Does it matter which finger I press it with?
You can use thumb, yeah, that will cover bigger,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
And deep breathing, yeah, and breathe out. And then you do this, yeah, for a couple minutes. And then
okay.
if you feel sore, you change to another hand.
Oh,
And
okay,
then, yeah, you use three fingers and then line up with wrist line.
okay,
So, and then you get this in the middle of this, between these two ligaments.
okay,
It's called a pericardium 6.
okay,
And this point, it's instantaneously slow down your heartbeat.
okay.
And not only that, it's also
Makes
helping
sense.
press, yeah, deep breathing, and that can dilate the coronary artery. So my friend, her husband got a coronary artery problem. They never knew because he eats too much spicy food. And when he has chest pain, and this researcher from Mass General, he press actually the wife used needle to needle this point,
Okay.
and then the chest pain went away, and then this man refused to go to ER, but my friend acupuncturist dragged him there, and they find that the coronary artery is like over 80% blocked.
Oh,
So you press this, you dilate the coronary artery, so
okay,
you can breathe better, you get
okay.
more oxygen.
Thank you.
So your form of meditation, what's your form of meditation?
So I do a combination. I do guided meditation on loving kindness, and I do some timed meditations, and I also do some walking meditations.
Oh, what is walking meditation?
So that's when you do walk, but you don't walk fast. You walk with conscious of your surroundings. So the walking meditation is you're more in tune with nature and what's going on. So yeah, it's great, but it's not a fat. You don't have to walk fast. You don't have
Yes,
to walk.
exactly. So when you do this walking meditation, do
Yeah.
you deep breathing?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
you always strive to do deep breathing. The wonderful thing about meditation for me is I'm in a community, and the community reminds us of meditators that we don't have to get it perfect. We never have to do it like sometimes you have to do certain things to the T. But with meditation, there's a lot of room for growth, a lot of room, wiggle room. Nobody, you don't ever do meditation wrong.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So, like, you practice meditation. Did you ever heard anybody practicing meditation and then suddenly they become crazy or they couldn't do anything? Like qigong. Qigong is you really have to be trained.
Yeah, you have
And
to
I
be trained,
heard
yeah.
somebody, develop some kind of crazy behavior
Yeah,
after practicing certain qigong. And so, but meditation, did you ever? I mean, you practice what, 40 years,
yeah,
right?
40 years.
Yes. You don't,
I
I
haven't
haven't,
heard I haven't heard of it. I haven't heard of it ever having bad side effects, because there's so many different kinds to try that if you're thinking that one is not helping you, you can mutate to an you can go over to another one.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then that's instantaneously
yeah.
bring down sympathetic nervous
Yeah,
system.
it brings down your cortisol too, so the cortisol is really important to as we're aging, or even when we're young, not to elevate that, so
So when you do that, what's the time you practice this meditation?
well, it depends how much time I have. If I have enough free time to do it for half hour, I do it for a half hour. If I don't have enough time, if I only have 2 minutes, I just do it 2 minutes. And when it's a 2-minute thing, it's basically breathing.
Okay.
It's breathing.
Okay. So my suggestion, and I usually do twice a day. The first time is in the morning if I wake up very early, and then I do my form of meditation plus acupressure, different points like behind the mastoid or the points I just show you. So I breathe. I'm lying down,
Mm,
and if I wake up early, I practice that, and then I can go back to sleep. Or if I didn't go back to sleep, I find out by practicing this meditation for half an hour, and get up at certain time, like 5:30, 6 o'clock. I don't feel tired during the
yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But if you woke up at 4:30 and then you get up and then you started reading and doing things, then by the afternoon, oh my God, I'm so exhausted.
Yes, yes.
So the second time I do the meditation is 4 or 5 o'clock when the cortisol dropping,
Okay.
and so I find that my eye is a little dry, and I still want to work or read in the evening, so I do 4 or 5 o'clock, but I usually combine acupressure. I'm lying down. I'm relaxing my neck muscle, my eye muscle, my back muscle, and in this way, when you press, for instance, you press this point,
Yeah,
bladder two, you press this bladder one, and then you press this
yeah.
stomach three,
Okay.
and then you breathe, you lie down. When you press this point and deep breathing, you cannot fall asleep. And then you cannot think because
Mm,
your brain cannot handle so many things.
mhm, mhm,
And that's how we do this, avoid falling asleep
mhm,
during meditation.
mhm, mhm.
So let's practice this. And so it's free, and it reduces the stress and slow down the heartbeat, bring the blood flow to your eyes, to your heart, to your adrenal gland instantaneously. Thank you.
Thank you. Cool. That was